Good morning. It's Nyota, your adaptability coach and leadership strategist. Help you turn your hard-earned skills and to adaptability. Start your own business. Sponsors: Under Armour walking app. Miss my Sleep Number bed, and I can't stand the rain against my pillow. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't have a plan B for when it's raining outside. I don't have a plan B. I don't know what I guess it doesn't stop fires, right? I don't know what to I don't know what to do. You know what? F it, I'm out here now. Okay, so right, it ain't raining. We ain't training, right? Ain't that what I learned in the Army? I'm out here now. Like, what's gonna happen? My hair gonna go back? What's gonna happen? I'm gonna get wet? I can at least walk a mile, because we out here now. So here we go. I might as well just get into it from the start. Wait, let me turn my app on. Yeah, so I'm out here now. So I'm just gonna walk again. So this is Nyota, your adaptability coach and leadership strategist, teaching you tips and tricks on how to be more adaptable. And I guess that's what this is this morning. I'm out here already. It's raining. I don't have a plan B for when it rains. I never once thought that I wouldn't come outside and walk. Our gym and in my apartment is still closed, and I have this morning routine now, and I'm not gonna let the rain stop me. So it's not like I never ran in the rain. It's not like I never trained in the rain before. So we're gonna do that right here this morning. I can at least walk a mile, like a mile in the rain. I've done way, and it's kind of nice. Like I said, what's gonna happen? My hair gonna go back? Like, I'm gonna mess my hair up? Yeah, we out here now. So I mean, a mile. I can at least walk a mile in my shoes. Have you walked a mile in my shoes? Okay, so yesterday I started just a 3-day series on healthy, wealthy, and wise, right? And yesterday we talked about we did a scan from top to bottom about our health, right? Going from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. And we are going to do that again today with the focus of wealthy. And when we're talking about wealthy, it's not just money. So I'm going to be turning it with the edge of abundance, right? Because wealthy, when I think of wealthy, I think of money and maybe more like things. But when I think of abundance, it's not just money. It's your mindset, it's your quality of life, it's your friends, it's how you see things, it's the quality of how you buy things, it's how you spend your time. So as we're doing the body scan today with the focus of wealthy, to stay in the theme of healthy, wealthy, and wise, we're using the pivot of abundance. And before I get into it, I want to invite you to my free 5-day challenge of how to start your business or side hustle from scratch. So please join us. To have the link there in the comments. So let's get into this body scan. So starting from the top of your head, which would be your crown. And yesterday we talked about our spiritual practices, our prayer, our meditation. So when we are thinking about that same kind of thinking, what are you focusing on, right? Because thoughts are things, right? And what we focus on is what we get. So are you focusing on what you have, or are you focused on what you don't have? So as we go from the top of our head and we're meditating on things of what we want, and sometimes you don't know that meditation, you're in a meditation, a meditative practice when you're like scrolling through Facebook and you're focusing on the things you wish you had, but in a way that isn't always positive. So as you're focusing on what you want, write these things down. Focus on how you want to show up. So as you meditate, you think on your thoughts of wealth, your thoughts of abundance. What are you focusing on in your thoughts? What do you see? Are you focusing? Do you have a vision board, right? What are you looking at? What are you focusing on? Do you have something that is a picture or a thought in your head or a vision of what abundance is for you? What kind of words are you speaking, right? As we're just focusing on our head, right? What kind of words do you speak? Are you saying, must be nice? Just so you know, I hate when people say that, because guess what? It is nice. It really is nice. So what kind of words are you speaking? What are you listening to? You know, what are you programming by the podcast that you're listening to, by the music you're listening to, by the friends you're listening to? That what you hear and what you speak is very important when it comes to, it's raining harder, when it comes to your abundance and what you're programming in your head, right? When you're talking about your thoughts and what goes on in your head. Moving on down to your throat chakra, which is a lot of times your voice, your inner voice, how you show up. You know, what are you saying? What are you thinking? What are you saying to yourself? What are you programming for yourself? When we scan down to our chest, checking in on how our heart space. Do we have a heart of love, a heart of abundance? Do we have a big heart? Do you have a heart to receive along with the heart to give, right? A lot of us do a great job of giving, but we don't always receive. So as we scan down, if our hands are down to our side, you know, bring your hand up, you know, be able to receive and be able to give. So scanning down to, going down from our heart down to our stomach, you know, and even when we're thinking about abundance, think about the quality of food that you're eating, right? And when you're thinking about this abundance, put a person that you associate with abundance and wealth or having a good life. And just think, you know, would that person eat this, like this, right? Would this person always be eating Cheetos every day? I love Cheetos. Would they be eating Cheetos every day? Or would they be eating a diet that has, you know, fruits and vegetables and taking multivitamins and having minerals, right? What kind of diet, what kind of person, if you are acting as if you were this person's friend, how would you live this life, right? So what kind of food would you be eating? And going back to how I talked about the other day, what would you be feeling in your gut, right? That this is wrong or this is absolutely right, right? This is how I think of my money or my spending happily, right? And how does that feel in your gut? Should you be buying that? Is that an investment? When you're thinking about even investments, how does that feel in your stomach? Do you feel good about it? Or are you doing it just because you read about it on Facebook, right? Let your body tell you. Trust your body to tell you what abundance is, because our bodies are always striving. The God in us is always striving to be greater, to be more, to do more, to have more. So trust that. Trust that within your body, within your gut. Moving down to your back. Sometimes we carry a lot of stress there in our lower back, which is also tied. It made me touch my lower back right there, right? Which is tied a lot to our abundance, because we're doing things that are not good for us on a higher level, right? If you're doing an exercise that hurts your back, not in a way that's stressing your back, but it hurts, don't do that. Right? There's a difference between pushing yourself, and this is pushing yourself mentally, pushing yourself emotionally, pushing yourself in relationships, pushing yourself with your spending, pushing yourself with your investing, pushing yourself with your receiving. There's a difference in pushing yourself and doing things that are hurtful. So consider this, this what you're carrying in your back, is that stress? Are you doing something for your body that is not healthy? So consider that. Moving down to your hips and what you're carrying in your pelvis. For women, what you're carrying in your womb. That's also your root chakra, about being grounded. Are you grounded in your truth about wealth? And what is that truth? When you're talking about what you know to be true and what you're grounded in, are you grounded in the lessons that your parents taught you about money? And now that you're older, are you still carrying that same, that story or that image of what your parents taught you about money, whether consciously or subconsciously, by what they told you about what you saw? Is that absolutely correct? Right? And do you notice that there's something a little bit off the way I think about money? There's something a little bit off. Why do I always have money, but I look up and I can't keep money? There's a difference between receiving money and being able to hold money and being able to have money in its fluidity. But there's also something about the attitude around how you save money, how you hold on money to so tight, and not respecting the energy of money, right? Money is energy, right? And if you're holding on to it so tight and you look up, that's not sharing. Energy is supposed to flow, just like our abundance flows, right? So what are you grounded? What do you think that you're grounded in as far as your truth? Allow yourself to consider, how you feel about what you think that is absolutely true when it comes to abundance, when it comes to wealth, when it comes to what we perceive as people that have money, that are wealthy. What do we think is true about that? And are we willing to find out what's actually true for us and not what we just think is true? It's subtle, but it's huge. Moving down to your thighs, right? Are they tight? Right? Are they, it's tied to your back. Are your hamstrings tight? Because it's tied to that stress of money, of having money, of spending money. What is going on with how you think about money? And do you think that there's not an abundance of money, that there's enough money out there for you? Knowing how to get money, and we'll talk about that in our wealthy, but you have everything you need to be exactly who you want to be, right? So going down to your thighs, are they tight? Are your hamstrings tight? Your back tight? You may want to just give yourself the grace. We're talking about this wealthy and the abundance, and going back to yesterday's topic of health. If your body is healthy, Your body, your stomach, your mind, your spirit, all of that is tied together, right? And if one is off, then the others are off. It's an equation, right? The healthy, wealthy, and wise is an equation of total health, according to me, and not, anything that I've researched. But I know that if my health is off, then everything else is off. Or even to the thought of if I'm hungry, then somebody gonna get a hand necklace, right? Because all of that, it takes me out of balance, right? So going down to your knees, my poor knees, honey. But when we go down to our knees, are they flexible? Are they able to carry you into this journey of abundance, right? Is your body able to carry you as you're going into this life of abundance? Are you making it the best version that it can be by giving it the best food that you can, the best exercise that you can, the best, when you're done with your workout, stretching? That's something that I need to work on. And being able to treat our body like the gold, like the magic, like the wealth that it is. It's our bodies that take us into our future, that steps us and walks us into our wealth and walks us into our possibilities. So are you doing everything you can to take care of the body that God has provided for us? You're looking at other people's papers, looking at other people's bodies, wishing what you had, but you're not taking care of the body that you have. So start there, right? Take care of what you have already. You want another car, right? You want another car, you want another house, but you're not taking care of the house, the car, the body that you already have already. So why would you be gifted with something else? Why would you be gifted with something more? We are supposed to take care of the small things so we can be gifted to take care of the larger things. So how are you taking care of those smaller things? You're saying things like, if I had more money, I could do. Well, what are you doing with the money you have? What are you doing with the $500 a week that you get? How are you taking care of it? How are you investing it? How are you sharing it? How are you saving it? Right? If you're not handling that small things, the small money, the smaller cars, or what you perceive to be smaller, if you can't take care of those things, then how are you going to take care of those larger things? So take care of what you have. Take care of your body. Take care of the money that you have. Take care of the car that you have. Take care of the house that you live in. We know that so many people don't even have houses. You don't have a car, take care of your bike, right? Are you doing services on your car? Are you putting the good gas when you should be putting the good gas in your car? It clearly tells you what gas to put in your car. Don't be cheap on the wrong stuff, right? And so as we move down to our calves, my military people. So when we move down to our calves, are they tight? Stretch your body. Love your body. It is abundant. It is a gift. It is yours. Are you taking care of your ankles all the way down to your feet? Are you stepping into your abundance? Are you stepping into your blessings? Step into them. They are yours. What God, universe, whatever you want to call it, I say God. So when you are stepping into your blessings, what God has for you is for you. You already are abundant, right? But if you want to be more abundant, I say start nurturing the gifts that you already have. You already have the skills and talents to start your own business. You already have the skills and talents to get a promotion. You already have, thank you. You already have the skills and the talents to be the person who you want to be. You already have this version of you in your head. Oh, when I get my money right, who is that person? Who is that person when you get your money right? Have that person be your focus and grow to be him. Grow to be her, because you already are him. You already are her. Okay, so I guess that's all I'm going to do here. It seems like the rain has eased up. I may just keep this going. Good morning. He's smart. He got an umbrella. So, again, do this scan from top to bottom. when you're keeping abundance or wealth in mind. And pause and think and consider and breathe. Are you doing everything you can to be what you think is abundant? Are you taking care of the things that you have, the money you have, the car you have, the house you have, the friends you have, the places you go? Oh, I only went to somewhere local. Treat everything as an experience, because it is, right? And again, join us on our free 5-day challenge to start your business from scratch. Use those skills that you already have, right? To be even more abundant, to be able to help other people be abundant and serve up the skills that you already have already, right? So this has been Nyota, your adaptability coach and leadership strategist, teaching you tips and tricks to be more adaptable. Use your hard-earned skills that you have already to start your own business or side hustle, to be able to serve in a way that you're not serving now, right? Use these skills to grow in the job you already have, right? There are no limits on who you can be, what you can earn. There's no limits on that. We put limits on ourselves. So again, this has been Nyota. I'm out here. I'm just going to keep walking. So thank you for walking with me today, and enjoy your